It's time to game with Non-Gator.
Okay, guys, Non-Gator here. We ended the last episode with me talking about doing some bonus footage. I was going to take this opportunity off the camera, not recording it, and just fine-tuning, making drones. We talked about making drones and fine-tuning our manufacturing, making sure we're going to get, everything we need filled up. I'm going to have to wait a little on this because I used all of it up inadvertently making explosive powder. So we had some explosive powder making right here. I don't have no place to put this. So I turned it on to making the bacteria samples. So we're actually going to probably not sell bacteria samples. That's just for the overflow we get when we loot. Let's see. Let's get this. And I'm going to just have to throw these in here. And as we use them, they'll go into where they need to go. It ended up taking all that and filling this up inadvertently. So I'm just not going to make any more. I think we got more than enough. Actually, what I'll do is I'll tell this not to demand any. And when we pull some from another planet, we'll have it without making it and getting it filled. I mean, look, I did the same thing here without realizing it, but that's fine because we're going to use a lot of that. So I inadvertently put these down, told it to demand stuff. I thought it would just demand. I just didn't think. I had my head up my butt, not realizing that I had that stuff automated in making. I mean, well, here's some in here, but I'm just going to clean some of this out. And that stuff will disappear. I know I don't have room for that food, but I will. Somehow, I'm going to just tell this not to demand the stuff it's selling. We had enough here. Oh, sorry, did the wrong one. Just to demand this. And then as we use that, actually, you know what we can do? This will work good. I forgot how many of those bacteria samples, but I'm just going to fill the rest up with this and let it go sell. There we go. And then this was filling up with those, and I had to stop production because I ran out of my ores. Because I wasn't thinking and paying attention. Now we can demand these now and put them in there, and growth multiplier fuses will demand those. So as we find them, they'll go in here. And then the growth ones are good for those farms. It speeds up the farm growth speed. So if we look at this, it says growth speed 2, it'll bump it up to like 3.5. I have one of my save games on toxicity where I am producing tons of this and this to make cookies and selling cookies. It's not worth it, guys. Cookies give you absolutely hardly any money, and it's so hard to produce. So I do have it happening on one of my game saves, but it's okay to have it for yourself because if you make some cookies, which you're going to need the kitchen to do, you make some cookies and you eat them, it gives you a little energy boost. And, you know, you get some benefits to some of the other foods, but they're so minimal. You know, you could have one food that gives you a little thirst boost. So I think they're probably better in a hardcore game where the stuff depletes very fast. It helps slow it down. So now we're going to make some drones. We have 50. Let's make another 25. Let's make another drone station. Well, we might as well see if we can get all our drones made. We have the engines. We got one of those. We have rockets, engines. Let's see if that's full. Almost full. I just want it to be full. So these are making. This is probably empty because it's taking it, but over time that'll fill back up. We don't use that much cloth, but when you need it, you're going to need it. I don't know that we'll need it much, but you can also sell some. I could take the overflow and sell it. If you look on here, these are worth 30, 10. So you'd get 250 bucks from this. These are all 10. Oh, that one's 15. 20 for that. So that's why you get what, 500 on a load of that, 20 on that. But this is really takes a lot to make it compared to food. Food is just 2 ingredients. It's easy. These are 100, so you get 2,500 bucks on a load of those. But it takes 3 of these, which would be 90 bucks, and then a couple other ingredients. So this is you get a little more profit out of this. And then these are 25, but you need them so much. And then there's the cookies, 10 bucks. And what it takes, it's not worth it. I wish they let you sell more stuff, but they don't. Let's see. We got that ready and up. Let's get. I think we can grab some from back here. Let's get that. Get some circuit boards. And one of these. We're going to demand some of this in here. We're going to stop demanding it outside when we turn these back on because it'll keep that full and we don't need to do that. Let's check our power. 14,250. That takes 850. So let's put I wanted to keep these here, but I got plenty of room over here. And that looks good. We got plenty of room to run here. So let's put some drones in there. See if we have what it takes to make more. What's it missing? Iron. We don't have no iron? Got iron right there. Oh, it's making them. I don't know why there was a delay. We needed iron, rocket engines. Are we making tier 2s or tier 1s? We're making tier 2s. Why was there a delay? Super alloy. That must be what we were lacking. Yes. Lacking the super alloy, guys. Oh boy. Let's throw these in here. Ah, looks like they're not gathering stuff. Okay. Do I have any super alloy anywhere else? I just wanted to get it to 75. Plenty there and plenty there. You can prioritize which ones get full, and I want the production ones up there getting full first. So, you know, these we would set to normal, and then all that stuff up there we would set to high. So we would make sure these get filled first. And it looks like we're getting full on a lot of this. Let's go get some water. We're getting posters. They're all labeled A, B, C. Oh, we're getting them. So we have 2 of those, 2 of those. We have 2 skiffos, 2 siptos, 2. We have 3 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. Two of the Scooby-Doo ones. We have 1 of these. We really need to go and loot some ships to get access cards. I'd like to get that area done before we leave. So when the bonus footage is over, we're gonna just focus on that. Let's see if we got more of these. Before I leave, I want 100 drones, and I'm gonna put a small locker somewhere and decorate a few things. Like I said, this is all stuff I would normally do off camera, guys. So I want to make sure we have the drones getting everything we need. Make sure these are filling up. Let's prioritize these. Because this is only going to make it better for selling. And we did those. Let's get these done. I would rather have, I'm not looking for like a perfect balance on how many drills I have. I would rather have them sitting there full than to not have the ores when you need them. You know, it's kind of like in my business, if you didn't have it, you couldn't sell it. So I made sure that my service trucks had a lot of inventory on them because it only benefited me as far as selling stuff. There was nothing like having to leave the job, tell the customer you'll be back to go get something that you should have had on your truck to begin with. So, you know, I'd rather have it and not need it, you know, just keep getting it sold. So, what did we run out of? Super alloy again. Let's go grab some more because it's prioritizing it to be up here. We'll just fill this up down here. And when we get these last one here made, we just need one more. And then that can fill. Let's see how many we actually have. I think we got 66. And that'll be 75. Yeah. And you can see they're sitting around. They're not gathering ores or any of that, because what we really need is we need to bump all our ore extractors up with reduction fuses. We need them all to be getting ores every 30 seconds. And let's see if we can get these back to making the quartz. Maybe. We're not going to turn, well, this is on. We're not going to have it delivered to the ship just yet. We need to eat one of these. We need to go turn this off for receiving it. It'll just fill that up. And then that way we can tell this, oh, wrong place. So now supply, and it'll fill up that one. And then that'll be like a reserve. When the rocket's gone, delivering those energy cells, this will keep making and fill up that locker, and then the autocrafters can pull from it. And there it goes. Let's supply this right now. We might have to stop this every now and then, do some more tuning, making sure we're not completely running out of all this stuff. That's oh, our water went in there automatically. So we got plenty here. We're good there. We're good there. These it uses the most of, but I have that tuned. That's good. We got quite a bit of extractors out. This is going to be for making rocket engines. That's going to take uranium and iridium rods. That's why I was making rods. But once we'll turn that on, once we're done looting, before we leave, if we don't forget, we'll turn that on, because once these lockers are full, it'll just make and hold what's in the crafter. And if we need some, we can pull them. So that's that. Let's go look at our trees, because I wanted to get some trees down. Trees are upstairs. Get a few more trees down. Look at that. We've got, those are 1200s too. So we can put 3, 4, 5. We can put 6 trees down. So we need to make a couple of our own. Let's look at what we have. We have Itera, Lymphola, so those are nice. Let's make a Shrox. Strokes. Let's make one of those. And this one's nice. Oh, we got a Lymphola already. Let's make an Amora. I don't think we have an Amora. And that's going to be what we put out. And then I think I want to make some more that we can recall. We won't be recalling these trees. Maybe there might be a couple that I like. So what looks good on Aquilus is these look good, and the Lymphola is not bad, but I do use the Soleus as decoration and those planters, and to give a shade around the base. So we'll make more stuff. Let's go drink some water. Okay, let's get back upstairs. Oh, wait a minute. We didn't grab everything we need. I moved trees here. Put some a little closer to these, but I needed the room to separate those flowers. Now we need 2 of those and 1 of those. So let's get that in. Oh, look, we have something in here already. Yeah, same thing. Look at that. We have one of these in here already. That's good. Didn't realize I was already making them, but we're gonna make more anyway. I must have made those 2 to put out, so. That's our 8 trees that I want to put out in a different area. We'll make more. Rocket's gone, so I filled it up with those fusion cells. Let's go take a quick look at that, how it's doing. See how these are making now and filling this up. It's full. So where is it going? This isn't making any. And this is full. Oh, it's filling this up. And these take one of each of those, higher end, and a methane. So let's see how we're doing. Yeah, we're good. And this was the iridium. This is where we're lacking. And methane. So we need to put fish out, fish farms out. I forgot about that. Let's see. I'll just make sure. I want to do that with you guys on a regular episode. So we're good. We can put out quite a few. All right. We need eight of those. Used all that already. We're missing the tree bark. We won't be able to, we'll have to come back and get more. We can only put down 3. But that's what we'll do. Oh, bacteria samples. Okay, that'll give us room. We'll just put it on ice for now. Now I think we got it. Oh. It takes 2 tier 2s, and I brought tier 1s. A tier 1 and a tier 2. Oh. Let's get all of these. I guess we couldn't. That's why I like to take them. We must not have had the room. Oh, we need more tier 2s. We still don't have enough? Man, I really miscounted. Now we got everything. And we have 2 more trees left. Okay. Let's try this for a 3rd time. Or is it a 4th time? $2,500. That's working. Okay, guys, this is going to conclude the bonus footage. I hope this is something you guys like and that you want to watch. It'll be greatly appreciated if you dropped it in the comments that, yeah, we want the bonus footage. We want to see everything. And then that way I'll continue to do bonus footage. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I will see you on the next episode that's not bonus footage. You guys take care.